Hey guys, it's TTL back with another rush kit video for you, and this is by, or this video rather, is by popular demand because people have asked me to show you all a good look round the 900D that I built for the reviews on the OC3D channel. And it is water cooled, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step in. I've got my phone in my hand because I'm timing myself because we're on the rush kit channel. Come on Thomas, there we go. Right, so we bust that open, and in case you haven't seen the 900D, which you must have been living in a cave, it's enormous. We've got a 360mm RX 360 in the roof. You may wonder why we've only just gone with that 360, and that was because it was based around a very average loop for the water-cooled Titan that's in there. So yes, that is a GTX Titan in there with an XSPC Razor water block and an XSPC backplate on there. We've also got an Asus Rampage 4 Extreme, a 3960X. That 3960X is running 4.6 GHz at 1.4 volts. I've got really early engineering sample 2011 CPUs, and none of them, really overclock massively well at low volts, but they get there nevertheless. We've also got the Asus Phoebus card in there. That's the second small card further down that you can see with the PCI Express connector on it. I've got 16GB of 2133 Corsair Dominator Platinum. In the bottom we've got an AX1200i, and then I'll just whiz in. We've got a 1TB mechanical in the front because this is it's my bench rig, and then in this one we've got a 240GB Corsair GTX Neutron solid state drive. Now we can zoom you in for a better look. We went with XSPC coolant, and then we've got, if I zoom you right in on this bit, you'll see we went with Bits Power fittings throughout. You can see the red individually braided cables there hanging off of the AX1200i that we've got in the bottom. Really, from the outside it does look quite sedate and kind of, I know it's massive, but it is relatively understated, and the case obviously does swallow that motherboard. But what I'm going to do quickly now is I'm going to stick the side panel and everything back on, fire the old girl up, and then I'll give you a look at some temperature results that we've got. What I'll do is I'll do some Unigine benches quickly and show you some screenshots of overclocks and all that kind of stuff. Okay then my lovelies, so on to the results. We've had OCCT running at the bottom in the red for CPU temps, and then we've also looped Valley for 30 minutes for GPU temps. But I can zoom you in and I'll show you the CPU overclock first. I know it's at an angle, but it's just so that you can see the test results. So that's the CPU, 1.44 volts, 4.6 GHz, all very average. It's exactly the same as I've been running on the bench rig for, well, since the CPU's arrived. Then we've got the Titan. You can see we've got that overclocked as well. If we move up to EVGA, you can see the settings that we used on EVGA Precision. And then last but not least, and I'm going to move the tripod for this so we're straighter, we'll zoom in so that you can see the temps. Now it's worth remembering that the left hand column is the current temperatures, the middle one is the minimum, the right hand side is the maximum, so that you can see there on one of the cores we got a maximum temperature of 68 degrees on the CPU, which is brilliant for the overclock. You may think that you'd want less on water, but it's a pretty quiet running rig. We've only got the 360 in there. That's, below 70 degrees. That's perfectly fine with me. But then if we go down a little bit further, you can see the Titan and we've had a maximum temperature of 36 degrees on the Titan. Now that in itself is unreal, but one of the things I know a lot of you will be jumping about the temperatures. GPUs do, as far as temperature is concerned, do really like water cooling. So that's why that temperature is so low. That's pretty much, you know, as we would have expected, to be honest about that. And so is the CPU temps, and don't forget that's all on a 360 degree radiator, and we've kept it all with the reason why we did it like this with this kit, so it was all really accessible kit and not, you know, 4 radiators or, you know, 2 480s or whatever. We kept it all really kind of minimal. And just to kind of give you an idea, if you were to add a second 240 in the front, not only could you easily run another Titan, but you could also run the fan speeds even lower, thus making it even quieter. But anyway, I'm almost a minute overdue now, so this is my own fault, but for now at least, this is Tiny Tom Logan with another rush kit video for you. Out.